Hello, welcome. In this video I'm going to talk about how to call Web API or REST API using C#. First let's create a blank solution to hold our projects. Select the blank solution project type. Input any name you want. We are going to add two projects to the solution, the Web API project and the client project. First, add the Web API project. Add an API controller to the project. To make things simple, use the default name for the controller. Okay, let's add and test the GET method first. Add an HTTP GET method to the controller. Add the value result class to return the data to the client. Just add one property to the class as a demonstration. You can add as many properties as you want to the class in a real-life project. Now, return a simple message to the client. Okay, the simple GET method is complete. Let's add the client project to the solution. Select the console project type. Input the project name. Create a new instance of sockets HTTP handler. Note that these are the most essential properties of the sockets HTTP handler. Modify them based on your own project. Create the HTTP client instance with the sockets HTTP handler instance above. Set the base address properly with your own server address. Here I'm going to set the value to the address of the Web API demo project. It is crucial to make sure that you only have one instance of HTTP client per application. Creating an instance of HTTP client every time when you make an API call may use up all the system resources in the future. Next, the client will call the Web API GET method. Note the way how the parameters are set. Check the path again with the controller. Create the value result class to hold the value returned by the server. Make sure the result field is lowercase. Note that on the server side, the result field begins with uppercase. Alright, let's first run the server side and then run the client side to test the GET method. We have an exception here. We need to update the main method to continue. Add a breakpoint here. And another breakpoint in the controller. Alright, let's start the program again. Breakpoint hit in the controller. API call success. Result returned to the client side. Add and test the post method. Create the value data class to hold the value passed by the client. It just contains only one field as a demonstration. Add a hit point in the post method. Update the client program to call the post method. Add the value data class in the client. Note that the property name starts with lowercase. However, the property on the server side starts with uppercase. Check the post method name on the server side. Add a breakpoint and start the test. Alright, post method call success. Next, let's see how to deal with errors. Return the bad request result to the client. Let's run the program to see if we can get the result. We have the error message here. What happens if we change the method type to HTTP GET? Method not allowed. Add and test the put method. Add the put method on the server side. Note that how the ID is passed to the method. Add a breakpoint and switch to the client side. Make sure the path here is identical to the method name on the server side. Okay, let's add a breakpoint here and start the test. Breakpoint hit and ID has been passed to the server. The delete method. Go to the server side. Add the delete method. Add the delete call on the client side. Run and test the program. Upload file to the server. Add a post method on the server side to get files from client. Create the upload data class to get the file from the client. The file name is just another field for demonstration. You can add your own field here. Save the received file to the local disk. Add a breakpoint and switch to the client side. I'm going to take a screenshot and save it as a PNG file, then upload it to the server side. Okay, that is all the code for upload. Now, let's take a screenshot. Save the file. Change the file name parameter to avoid conflict since we are using the identical file location on both the server side and the client side. Okay, let's start the test. Alright, file received. Let's take a look at the saved file on the local drive. Two files are identical. Download files from the server. Create a HTTP GET method to return files to the client. Read the file content from the hard drive. Okay, go to the client side. Add a breakpoint on the server side. Now, let's start the program and have a test. That is all for the file download. Next, let's talk about how to add authentication header. How to add basic authentication header. Let's see how to add JWT authentication header. Alright, that is all for today's video. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. See you next time.